good first win in the Big Ten. Wisconsin, presented a different challenge. We've had some teams, high press us. It was a different look today. They sat in a pretty deep block and made it hard, and I credit them. I thought they had a good plan. Their coach is a mentor of mine. He's an excellent coach. I thought he gave his team the best chance to, with the injuries they had, to get a result. I was very pleased with our guys and our response to giving up the goal. That was a tough one. We talk about restarts, and as much as we had the ball today and we could have created a few more chances, and we did have some good chances, that oftentimes, still 30-some% of the game is won with a restart. And it doesn't matter how the game flow's going, those are moments that you can have a controllable. And I was really happy for Daniel Muni. He came in and really gave us what we needed. We had to move Aiden around a little bit because they were man-marking him, and Muni gave us some stability, helped us in the air because they had number 3 in there. They were trying to find little flex off. So I was happy Muni, and then great job breaking with the discipline of one staying on side with Maloon, but also the know-how. And I asked him after the game, if there was another minute, do you still take that opportunity? And because if that goalie makes a save and they get another chance, you want to just ice the game. So I thought with the game time left, it was the right decision to go to goal, and whether it's saved, missed, or a goal, the game should have been iced at that point, and that was great to see him get a goal. So I thought it was a great decision for a young player to go to goal in that moment. Big win, 3 points to the Big Ten, no matter where they come or how they come, are important, and I'm excited that we start off on a good foot.
You've got to be extremely proud to see these freshmen, with all these new faces, the freshmen, this young youth movement on your team to lead this win tonight.
It was nice. I mean, Victor, he's been preparing for the penalties. We have 2 or 3 guys that we think are in that rotation. It might depend on the keeper in the game. In this particular game, we thought he was the right guy for that, and went up with confidence. And again, Muni made a play for us, and really happy that it's his first year and he's getting big minutes for us. And then for Maloon to come in and make that play. So yeah, all 3 freshmen make key plays. A lot of the little moments throughout the game. Our upperclassmen led the way in a lot of things, but it's nice to see our freshmen step up and make great plays for us.
No overtime tonight, Coach. Is that the best birthday present you asked for?
Did I ask for a win? I wasn't selfish. I didn't say no overtime. I would have been fine if you wanted overtime. You can't be too selfish at this point. But yeah, it was nice to get a regulation win, and I told the guys it was a great birthday present today.
Do you ever plan to lose again in the Big Ten? You're 20-0-8 since 2015 in the Big Ten in the regular season. So how long do you plan to keep that going?
Honestly, when I think about it, is when I don't like to hear it, because it gets me past the next game. But thanks for bringing that up. It's not a jinx situation, not at all. It's just, we don't talk about it. I don't think the guys have any idea. It'd only be a few guys wrote about it, which it's obviously a nice little run. But we didn't say one word today about you got to keep a streak alive, or we haven't not won a Big Ten opener, or we've done this against Wisconsin or not. It doesn't matter. It's a program reflection, which is great, but it has nothing to do with this team. So we're happy that we have those marks. It just means we've been consistently strong, but not get caught up in continuing these streaks. Just the next game, the next team would be is all that we care about.
Coach, this is the first time this year where you guys kind of got off on the right foot, got in front early on. You guys have been playing from behind all year. How big is that to just come out early on with the Bizarro PK early on?
It was good. I mean, I think, and again, Wisconsin was very happy with still sitting and thinking they'd get a goal. They have a great restart threat with their throw, and they have some big targets. So I think they always felt they had a goal in them if they would stay patient, not give 2 away. So I even felt at 1-0 that we wanted more. I don't know if we would have just kept in the back, if they would eventually have stepped out a little more aggressively. But again, to our guys' credit, they didn't get rattled after being up. So now, in a unique situation, we haven't been up yet, and now we were, and gave up the lead, and made some plays.
No Ian Black tonight. Is he dealing with some sort of injury? Just give him the night off?
He had a little groin. I think he could have gone if we had to, but these games come so fast and furious now. We had our longest break this last week before the Notre Dame game, but now it's weekend, midweek. So that's it's one of the challenges of our compressed college soccer season, which we're hopefully we can get that longer in these important votes coming up to expand that so we don't push guys back from injury too quick. But Ian should be available Tuesday, is our hope.
And then at the same time, they gave a chance for Herbert to get his first start tonight. He drew that PK early on. I mean, just how important is it to have a guy that can change the game so quickly?
Yeah, I mean, he's a special talent. He almost broke the game open a few more times today. I thought he got fouled in the corner just because he got the play. He just doesn't go down easily. I mean, he really has to get tackled to go down. And as a coach, you have an ethical obligation not to tell a kid ever to dive. But when you're fouled, you can go down. So after the conversation with Herb, is when you get fouled, you can go down. I mean, he's just so strong and has great balance that he can stay on his feet. But I thought he might have had one or two others that he drew. But he's a constant threat behind. It was off the dribble. He was good again. Gave him extended minutes. He's learning how to play again with other players. His spacing offensively, he's getting better every game. So I'm happy he got those reps tonight for us.
Simon had a really good game on Tuesday. Again, tonight seemed to be putting you guys in a lot of good positions, had a couple solid crosses in. What can you say about the way he sort of organizes you guys out there?
Simon, I thought, was excellent again. No doubt with Spencer's ability to get a threat from the left and with Simon's threat from the right, I think this year it's as balanced as we've had when it came to an attacking threat. Reese Buckmaster was, he really evolved offensively, but he was much more of a defensive first wide back, even though we wanted him to get more attack minded. It just wasn't in. Simon wants to go a lot, and I think Spencer again does a nice job of reading that and saying, you know what, maybe it's not my game tonight to get us forward as much. I thought he did a pretty good job of reading that. But when they have both those guys are feeling it, it also then opens up the middle of the field and then things. So it's a great threat for us when Simon's on the route.
How do you,
You finally got to get Ryan Witten break out there. It feels like it's been just a long time coming for him. I mean, how excited are you just to see him get to step on the field finally?
Yeah, it was a good game for him. Defensively, there wasn't much that he had to worry about because I knew his legs would be a little heavy. I mean, you're nerve-wracked. It's his first game. I mean, he played in the spring a lot of minutes, but nothing's like playing in Armstrong with the lights on in a real match. Spring does a good job, but not quite the same. So we knew he'd be a little anxious. Got him in for 10 minutes or so. Got a shot off. Got some kind of nervous, anxious energy out, and I think the next time he goes in, he'll perform even better. So it was nice to get kind of him reacclimated.
Coach, how big is the production from your bench this year, and today Maloon and Daniel Muni? It's been Herbert in previous games. I mean, what can you say about just ability to, whoever you bring off the bench is giving you this productive minutes?
It gives the guys, the whole group confidence, when there is a change, that they all bring something unique to the team. And it also tells the guys that haven't gotten in that, maybe it's my turn next, and when I do go in, I got to do my best to make an impact. It just gives the group confidence, and it gives the players individually. Maloon, is brimming with confidence now after getting that goal. And Muni's been playing well. He's confident, but getting a goal in a big game is great for Daniel. He was off signing autographs with kids, and there he is back there. But he's got a big future ahead of Muni does.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about Butler moving forward to Tuesday, please?
Yeah, Butler. I think the Butler Bowl will be a packed house. We typically bring a huge crowd. That's the one that they usually try to pack the bowl. The last time we were there, they had almost 5,000 people. So we're going to need the Hoosier Army to be strong and hopefully get a great group to make their way to the Butler Bowl. Big East opponent. They're talented. They have some new attacking pieces that are dangerous. It will be a tough challenge for us, like it always is. I'm excited for the matchup, and I'm excited for the environment that some of our new guys will play in, because the Butler Bowl presents different challenges with the turf, for one. We have to do that obviously at Northwestern, and also just playing in front of a big crowd. I mean, we're going to do it at Maryland, so get used to it. And most teams, when they play Butler, the crowd's not that big, and yet we get that experience. Obviously, gives Butler a nice home field advantage. But I like our. I'm excited for that game Tuesday.
Talk about the importance of that game with this team being so young and the opportunity, because that's always a very, very difficult match.
It is, and you can't replicate that feeling of playing in front of that many people away from home, and they're going to be hearing things that they probably don't want to hear. that's part of dealing with away games, and you can't replicate that of training. We know that. So it's been, again, we're lucky that we get to get some of those games from our non-conference. So when we show up and play, you know, whether it's a Kentucky or a Butler or Louisville, those are typically some of their biggest crowds of the year. Is our game, and we're going to get their best. As I say, every team we've played, I think they've played near their capacity. I would be surprised after looking at video that we haven't played everyone's best version. So if we can continue to get results against everyone's best version, then we're in a good place right now.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.